Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Cameco. This was a stock analysis request from one of the followers, and I wanted to let you know that anyone can make these requests and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is an actionable trade setup to follow. Now on this chart we are normally looking for a decent 1-2 setup to have been formed in this area. I would have ideally liked a larger 50 to the upside to have formed in this initial wave 1 up. But I suppose it is fine to consider this a 5-wave move to the upside in an impulse. Yeah, it can work out. Yeah, that is the main idea. I would have preferred another high in this area basically, but it can be accepted. Now, with that said, if this is a wave 1 up and we are looking here at a wave 2 down, we would expect a third wave to be unfolding right now. Well, in this wave 3, we would have certain expectations, and that would be to reach the ideal target here, the 138.2% extension of the wave 1, that is around the $650 level. Right now, it does seem like it wants to go there, it does seem to have the potential, but we need to see the structure follow through, yeah? Until such is the case that we manage to build this actual structure to the upside, we need to be cautious that this overall movement may in the end form an ABC structure, yeah? And that is what we will have here as a backup in the yellow scenario. Also, if this is to build a third wave to the upside, it must do so within an impulse. We do have the possibility of still forming an impulse within this structure, but I would need to see some stronger movements start forming already, yeah? It is getting late and I still don't necessarily see the strength, at least not enough strength, because I would have either expected to be deeper within this extension, within this structure, because I do have a pattern within which we might already have the third wave complete, but then I would really only need a couple of 4 or 5 patterns to complete the entire structure, and I'm not necessarily convinced that we will manage to get here to the 138.2% extension. And then I have another scenario that could allow the third wave to yet be started. And I actually have a very interesting point to show here regarding these two interpretations, because within this structure, I have a couple of options, yeah? I could be tracking this as a series of 1-2 setups all throughout, yeah? 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, then here the latest 1-2 setup, even this cannot be the third wave itself, and then I could expect the third wave to be forming, yeah? I would be looking here for an area of support for a 1-2 setup in this area, yeah? And this would be one of the interpretations, but I could, as I was mentioning, I could consider that the third wave would have already formed, and I would probably consider something like a 1-2, 1-2 in that case, and then this could be the third wave to the upside complete. In that case, I would be looking for a follow-up wave 4 correction in around this area of support, and this is exactly what I wanted to show you. That is a learning opportunity, in my opinion, to see how these Fibonacci retracements tend to end up in around the same levels. And in fact, in these cases, we have here the green scenario for the third wave to be yet started, yeah? We are looking here for the wave 2 correction, and we have here the third wave in blue. We have the third wave complete already. Now, for the blue scenario, we would be looking here at support between the 23.6% retracement, the $71.8 level, all the way down to the $44.6 level for the reversal to the upside to start here in a 5th wave from this area. And then we have the wave 2 area of support for the green scenario. Well, in that case, we would be looking from the 38.2% retracement instead, all the way down to the 78.6% retracement. Notice how these areas of support overlap perfectly. This is what is called in technical analysis confluence. Yeah, we have confluence between scenarios that we are tracking the same area of support. So in the end, it does leave options open for the structure of the chart to be forming, to be developing in both patterns for now, and it allows either area of support to be tracked equally with equal probabilities basically. Now, in both cases, in both scenarios, I would rather prefer that we have a more significant top already formed within this area. And it is honestly quite difficult to tell which scenario is more likely to play out. In the end, I would like the green scenario to be in control for the actual wave 3 to be forming in this area, because in the blue scenario I would need to extend to the 138.2% extension within a couple of 4 or 5 patterns. Yeah, here a 4 or 5 pattern to complete this larger wave 3, and then another 4 or 5 pattern to complete the entire wave 3. And I don't believe necessarily that we have too good of a chance in getting to the 138.2% extension within the blue scenario. Yeah, that is around the $650 level, as I was mentioning earlier. And yeah, it is possible. I'm not saying it cannot be done. Oftentimes we do see quite significant extensions within the fifth wave to the upside, but we need to be aware that yeah, this in the end might not work out as a wave 3. It is a realistic expectation that we need to be aware of, and we will keep this in mind here on this channel. Now, for support, again, in both scenarios, in both interpretations, I am looking for the identical area. So between the $72 all the way down to the $44.6 for this correction to unfold and complete here a fifth wave or a third wave to the upside. Now, depending on the strength of this movement, I may be able to tell which structure is more likely to play out. So we should get quite a good amount of evidence based on the strength here of this structure. But for now, we haven't even reached the area of support, so I am expecting this correction still to extend lower. Now, if we look here in the very short time frame, again, it is rather highly preferred for me that we have topped here within this movement to the upside, and I would still be looking for further extensions. Now, this isn't bearish, yeah? Consolidating here on a high level after such a significant rally is not bearish, okay? So we are looking ideally to get at least to the first level of support, at least to around the $72 level. And I do see a good chance that we might get there within this correction, because so far, again, actually I will provide that info in a moment, but yeah, within this area I would be looking here at an A wave down, a B wave up, and then a C wave to the downside to complete the larger correction, potentially, because I don't necessarily need this structure to complete within this immediate movement to the downside. This could still extend even largely, or in a more large pattern, in a larger wave A, a larger wave B, and then another C wave down. So it is not a confirmation that if we form here an A, B, C structure to the downside, that the correction would be complete. Then, if we don't manage to reach the areas of support within either scenario, basically, because they are overlapping, I would need to be tracking further extensions of this movement to the upside. This is not necessarily preferred for me. Based on the actual structure, I heavily prefer that we have already formed a top, and I believe it would actually be even better probably for the chart to complete this retracement before continuing into new all-time high territory. And for now, there really isn't much else to add except the area of resistance that I would be watching out for in the scenario of a larger extension higher. So far we have pushed into the first level, but I would basically be expecting to find resistance between the $88.9 level all the way up to the $102.4 level at a 78.6% retracement, where a break above here, the 78.6% retracement, would be a signal that this structure is likely going to extend directly higher. And what I will probably need to be tracking in such a case, well, it might be directly an extension here within a fifth wave. Yeah, then we would need to be tracking quite further extensions, but again, this would not be a good sign for me. This would be an attempt to actually exhaust the upside potential earlier, and it would affect future potential upside movements that we are tracking here actively within this uptrend. And for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. And I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.